The difference between sex and love. Some of you have never felt loved before. The only thing you felt is sex. That's the reason why no matter how much they hit you hard, you still feel empty and still ask, do you love me? Sex is not love. Some of you have just been enjoying sex all your life. You have never felt love. That is because most of you do not know the difference. That's the reason why when a man meets you, the first thing he wants to do is pat your leg. And as a woman, you are in a hurry to open your leg because you always mistake sex for love. You always think that when you pat your leg, open your leg, and you allow him penetrate, it simply means he loves you. No! That is one illusion you have. So let me tell you the difference between sex and love. Love comes with passion, emotion, bonding. Sex comes with expectation, adventure, imagination, illusion, fantasy. When a man sees you, the first thing he desires from you is sex. No matter how they say, I love you, I want to get to know you, the first thing is sex. Because when a man sees a woman, he has built his expectation. He has so much fantasy and so much adventure that he wants to display. So there is nothing like love at first sight. It is lust and sex at first sight. Love is different from sex. What is love? How people treat you. What is sex? How they penetrate you. What is love? How they treat you. What is sex? How they penetrate you. Penetration is different from treatment. That's the reason why that person that is having sex with you keeps treating you bad. And you keep saying, why don't you love me? And that's why it's so easy for men and women to pick up prostitutes, sleep with them, and go about their normal life and go back to the family that they love. Until you begin to understand that sex is not love. Love will come before sex. You will get to know people and choose to want to treat them right before sex come in place. Sex will not make people treat you right. Sex will not stop people from treating you wrong. If they don't love you, they would have sex with you and still use you and dump you. Many young people, especially women, have fallen victim for sex, mistaking it for love. They are two different things. When people want to treat you a certain way, it's choice. This thing that we call love is just the way we choose to treat people. It's a choice. And when you choose to do something, it simply means you are intentional about it. And when you are intentional about something, it simply means you will put in effort. You will make sacrifice. That is where work comes in. That is why it's so easy for people to tell you, I love you, and they cannot show it. It's because loving people is work. It's an intentional work. You tell yourself, I want to treat this person a certain way. I want to respect this person. Nobody was born with love. We learn how to love people. That's the reason why the love you have for this person is not the love you have for this person. You cannot love everybody equally. It's not possible. Nah. We learn how to love. That's the reason why you will see this person and want to treat this person like this, and you want to treat this person like this. Now, you must learn to separate the both of them, except you will keep marrying wrong. You will keep dating wrong. You will keep choosing wrong. The reason why a lot of you have gotten into different bad relationships is because you mistake sex for love. Whenever you meet a man, the first thing is telling you, off your pants, open your leg, let's make love. What are you wearing? Let us snack. Now, there is something I used to tell a lot of women especially. You need to learn to be intentional. When you understand and separate the meaning of love and sex, you will now choose to say, I want to sleep with this person and I don't want to sleep with this person. Because a lot of you are so ignorant that you give your body, your soul to somebody that does not treat you right, because you mistake sex, good penetration, good foreplay, good head for love. That's not love. It has nothing to do with love. If people cannot treat you right, they don't love you. Because they are having sex with you doesn't mean that they love you. You can have sex with anybody. You can have sex with a goat if you like. You can have sex with a dog. You can have sex with anybody you like. I have told you that your hormones is different from your emotion. That's the reason why you can wake up in the morning as a man and have erection and you're not thinking about any woman. You can wake up in the morning as a woman and be wet. You're not thinking about any man. That is your hormones. Now, when you understand hormones, you will be able to control hormones. When you understand, some of you don't understand hormones and emotions. You mix the both of them together. There's some of you that think that once you have penetration, you must penetrate somebody. No, you don't have to. You don't have to. It is because you don't understand the difference between your emotions and your hormones. You don't understand that you are in control. It's because you don't understand that love is how you treat people. That's the reason why you keep asking somebody, do you love me? That's the reason why you don't read the signs. That's the reason why you ignore all the red flags. Love is not what they say. Love is not how they have sex with you. Love is not how they make you come. Love is not how they hit you hard. That is different. So as a woman and as a man, you have to learn to separate both so that you stop confusing yourself, because some of you are confusing good sex for love. They are two different things. They don't have, love is a different thing on its own. Sex is a different thing on its own. Sex can be combined with love, but that doesn't mean that because I'm having sex with you, I love you. I can love what you do to me. I can love how you do it to me, but I cannot stay with you. I cannot communicate with you. I cannot sacrifice for you. I just enjoy what you're doing to me. That's where people use you. That's where we have prostitutes and gigolos. You only call them when you need them to penetrate you. But after penetration, you don't feel anything for them. In fact, the only time they look like a human being to you is when they want to penetrate you and satisfy you. As soon as you are done with penetration and sex, they start to look like animals in your eye, like goats. You'll be wondering, where is the hate coming from? You can't even wake up the next day, you don't want them around you. So you need to understand the difference between the both of them so that you stop mixing feeling. Why am I trying to explain this thing to you? A lot of you have gotten into wrong hands because you don't know the difference. You need to understand that love is intentional. So you cannot love too many people. That's the reason why you can sleep with so many people, you cannot love too many people. You can have sex with 100 people, but you cannot love 100 people, because love is work. Love is effort. Love is intentional. Love is sacrifice. How many people do you want to sacrifice for? You will die. So pay attention. Stop lying to yourself. Separate the difference between penetration and how people treat you. With that understanding, you would be able to be intentional and know what you want. If it's just sex I'm enjoying with this person, or I truly feel something and want to intentionally put an effort, sacrifice to make this person happy. Do I want to put in work in this person? When you have this understanding, you will stop wasting your time. When you see people you like and you just want to have sex with them, you know that it's strictly sex and you move on. You would not attach your emotions and start doing, they serve me breakfast. Who served you breakfast? Who? You that have not eaten since morning, say somebody's having breakfast. Which breakfast, Lord J? Nobody served you breakfast. Oftentimes, it is you that serve yourself empty plates. No breakfast is even there. So, but when you are intentional, you will save yourself some emotional drama. That is the meaning of emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence is when you learn to tell yourself the truth. When you have an understanding of what you're doing. Some of you are not emotionally intelligent. So that's the reason why you will use your hand and shoot yourself in your leg. Some of you shoot yourself. Nobody used to break your heart. Only you will waka go. Only you will waka come back. It's because a lot of you lack understanding. You don't know what you're doing. But if you understand what you're doing, nobody will use you. You'll be using people. When you feel like you are horny and you want to have sex, you know it's just sex. You now can go. Use protection. You will not be mixing love for sex. Anybody that you see that is very good in bed, you are in love already. Especially women. They just knock you back, front and back, you come. Because you got to orgasm doesn't mean you are in love. The person just touched the right spot. And because somebody touched the right spot does not mean that you are in love with them. No, it has nothing to do with that. In fact, sometimes you can even love people that are not good in bed. People you love might not even be able to satisfy you sexually. I'm sorry, that's the irony. Yes, people can love you so much and treat you so right, but yet do not know what to do with you in bed. Do not know the right spot to touch. Now, because somebody is not good in bed does not mean that they don't love you. People who are not even good in bed love you more than those that are good in bed. So many people mistake it. Love is how people treat you, because this is how people treat you that lasts. That's the longevity. That's the long term. That's the future. How they treat you is what gives you peace of mind. It's what makes you want to stay around them. It's what makes you want to be free. It's what makes you want to be friends. It's not how they knack you. No matter how they knack you and they don't treat you right, you will never be happy. You always complain. That's the meaning of being toxic. And don't forget, sex is just 1 hour. If you want to kill yourself, it's 1 hour. So you cannot use sex to quantify love. Love is just how people decide to treat you, and that is more lasting. They treat you that way because of where they place you. They have prioritized you. They see you as special. They see you as a human being. It has nothing to do with how good you are in bed. So that is more lasting. That is more futuristic than sex. Sex is just a temporal satisfaction. After that 30 minutes, 20 minutes, 1 hour, if you want to kill yourself, it's all gone. So I hope I've been able to explain the difference between sex and love. With this brief point of mine, I hope I taught you something. Don't forget to talk to a therapist. We actually have our office right here in Lagos. And if you want to make an inquiry, you have some unanswered questions, you want to talk to a certified therapist, feel free to call the number 070-195-11795. We have professionals to talk to you. We have the First Therapy Lounge right here in Lagos. We can't wait to see you and hug you.